Have you ever woken up from a weird, bizarre, random dream or horrified from a terrible nightmare? Your heart's racing in panic and you're trying to sort out what's real and what's not real and what's really happened and what's really not happened, what was in the dream and what's in real life. And the next morning, you can't seem to get that dream out of your head and you're trying to figure out what it all meant. Well, I've had many dreams like that before, and so I chose to do my informative speech on dreams. Unfortunately, though, like most psychological phenomenons, I found that it's very difficult to actually scientifically prove what dreams are all about. And a lot of what we think we know about dreams are actually myths. And the info that we do actually know is very, very slim. Although many people might claim to know what the meaning of their dreams are, what the meaning of your dreams are, know that we can only really know what has been scientifically proven. And scientifically proving the thoughts we have in our brains during sleep is nearly impossible at this point. So in this speech, I hope to inform you about some of these myths that are floating around. And the next time you have a crazy and wild, unexplainable dream, you might have a better understanding of what might actually be happening in the amazing brain of yours. So myth number one talks about when we actually dream, and the information for this myth was found from a psychology textbook titled Psychology from Inquiry to Understanding. We have 5 stages of sleep. Stage number 1 is a light sleep. Stage number 2, where our brain decreases by 50% activity, and then stage number 2, our bodies shut down and movement ceases, and stage number 3 and 4, our wavelengths slow down drastically and we're in our deepest sleep, and then stage number 5, of course, the infamous REM cycle. And the truth about dreams is not that the dreams only occur in the REM cycle. They're actually occurring in all 5 stages. It's just that in stages 1 and 4, our dreams are ordinary and thought-like dreams. And in stage number 5, the REM cycle, is where we actually experience the very weird and bizarre dreams, the ones that we remember and recall later on. So that brings me to myth number 2, and myth number 2 states is the theory that dreams are our subconscious's way of telling us something through symbolic language. Several other authors have written on this theory. I found this theory disproved in the 50 Great Myths of Popular Psychology, written by several different psychologists. A lot of the ideas revolving around this theory also came from Freud's dream protection theory. But the truth is that in REM cycle, our emotional parts of our brain become extremely active and the reasoning, memory, and attention areas decrease. So a lot of the normal and ordinary thoughts that we have throughout the day are now being seen through more of an heightened emotional parts of our brain and less of the reasoning and memories sides of our brain that help us kind of sort it out and find reason to it. So they're kind of floating around. They seem really random and bizarre because our emotions are taking control of them and our reasoning is not there to help and assist in sorting all that out. Myth number 3 is that learning new information while we sleep is possible. While we might not be learning new information, I did find some interesting information on a TED Talks by Dr. Dylan Salters. He talked about a study on solving brain teasers in dreams, where a group of people were given a brain teaser and asked to attempt to solve it and then go to sleep and wake up the next day and attempt to solve it again. And also they were asked about what were some of their experiences during sleep. And about 86% of them did state that they did dream about the brain teaser, and a good handful of them were able to solve the brain teaser then, and a few of those people from the handful actually claimed to solve the brain teaser in their dream. So I think I might leave you on that more positive note. I've not found any information yet to disprove that theory, and I thought it was pretty interesting, to say the least. Science is ever changing, and psychological science is a great mystery. Maybe someday we'll have the answers to our mysterious dreams, but for now, all we can do is search for the next best idea. Hopefully, disproving some of these popular myths, though, will help you has helped you get a little bit more of a better understanding of what our dreams are all about and what's actually happening. So, but for now, I guess we can just kind of choose to believe what we like from all the different theories that are out there. I think I'm going to accept the theory that our brains are attempting to solve some of our big issues and problems that we run into throughout the day. Thank you for listening to my speech on dreams.